Okay, hi, I am live. Yep, we're live. Okay, welcome everyone to Sunday service. Now, today is the 13th, but in a little bit, it's going to be the 14th. It's going to be midnight on the East Coast, and Mattel is releasing the LeBron James doll. And I knew it was going to be crazy because it's LeBron James. He's highly marketable. He's a quote unquote iconic basketball player. He has some championships up underneath his belt. And so that doll is going to be a collector's item. It's going to be a hot collector's item, highly collectible. And, you know, I will give it to Mattel. I'm not a LeBron James fan. However, I am going to get the doll because I'm a Barbie fan, and they did a good job on the doll. The doll really does look like him. I love the accessories, the Beats by Dre. Those are my headphones, and so I love that brand. So I would like the accessory caught my eye. The shoes, the Air Force Ones, are hot. My favorite color, he got on blue. So there's different things that pulled me in that I can go beyond. I might not like you as a basketball player, but that doesn't mean that I can't partake in something that I like that you're involved in. I'll put it that way. So, because I think part of him, I mean, I don't know LeBron, but just the way he like flops on the court and this whole pristine image and everything super clean cut. Um, yeah. I yeah. He's good for the charitable events. And so with that, I'm anticipating it to be kind of hectic because I did not know until I went into the forum on the Creations Mattel website. I went into the Barbie signature forum and I saw that there was a release yesterday at a store that LeBron is involved in. And at this release, some dolls were sold. And I just knew that eBay was going to have a whole bunch of dolls online and the prices were going to be outrageous. And they were. They were from $150 all the way up to pushing up to 500. And so the scalpers have already hit and they're probably itching and waiting to hit that buy button on Mattel. And so I'm trying to make sure I'm ready as well with my order because I definitely um, plan on taking part of the wholesale and taking advantage of. I hope the website don't crash. We got 25 minutes before we can buy this doll, and I'm definitely hoping that it doesn't crash. I'm on here now, and look at his little those slacks. Loving the houndstooth, but those slacks are something else. The jacket is cute. I do like the Letterman's jacket. I'm cool on the fanny pack. The hat's all right. Like I said, his face, it looks like him. And so it's definitely LeBron all the way. But the high waters, them slacks just high watering kills me. And he looks happy though without the glasses. Um, you know. So yeah, there's a character I can do with him. I can make a character out of this guy here. We are family. Nice. LeBron James Family Foundation, you know, free little promo. I know he's getting a nice little chunk of change for doing this. And so I just couldn't believe that those prices already, like, you see how, I wonder if the tariffs are going to affect anybody getting the dolls overseas. Um, I don't really know the logistics of the shipping, like where all their distribution centers are or where they ship out their orders from. But that's a thought, if the tariffs would play any role. But right now they've been paused, I believe, for a few days. And so, um, yeah. And here comes the Amtrak. And there it goes. But let's see, how much longer? 23 minutes exactly. This is going to be crazy. Should I get one or should I get two? I can get one for me, and then I can save one for my niece and nephew. Um, my brother is a LeBron James fan. A couple of them are, and so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. If I would get them one if I had like a little bit more spending change. But to get all four of them a LeBron James doll and myself, yeah. No, not today. Not today. But I will get a couple of them. And one will be a Christmas present. And I know he'll look at it like it's a collector's item. I better get it because if I don't get it now, I'm not going to get it at all. Especially, the cheapest I saw on eBay was $159. And I don't know if that was a buy it now or if it was auction. Probably was a buy it now. And then I seen it was like, it just kept going up. There was 180 something. Then it went up to like 366. There was 500. I just was like, wow, y'all not playing. And considering the economy, like, yeah. So, I feel like a little kid counting down for New Year's Eve. And so 21 minutes and 15 seconds. I haven't really caught anybody in the city talking about the doll, but I did catch a few clips on Twitter or X and a couple of things on YouTube where Cam and Mace were talking about it with stats. And yeah. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. I didn't know where the screen went. I got lost for a second. But yeah, Cam and them was talking about it. And so as more people get the dolls, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more news about it and whatnot. Oh, we're down to 20 minutes before the buy. And you gotta go fast. I'm glad that I didn't have to stay up until 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm glad that it's 9 o'clock out here. So it's still rather early. And so I got plenty of time. I'm just looking at the clock, waiting. I was working on a Murphy bed for a diorama that I'm working on. And so getting these latches on these doors, man, it's no joke. But I got a new table saw. Actually, I've had it for a while. I just haven't played with it until recently because I don't want to use styrofoam or the whatever that foam board. I wanted to make mine out of wood. And so I got a whole bunch of that little 1/8 thick bosswood. And I got some pieces, some packs from Dollar Tree and whatnot, and some wood glue. And yeah, it's coming together pretty cool. And so I'll be posting that up in a couple of days. I got to finish the kitchen to it as well. It's a little carrying case. It's a studio apartment. So it has three little compartments like the closet I made. The middle compartment is the biggest one. And so that's like the kitchenette with the little couch and TV, little sitting area. So it's really small. Um, and then there's the two components on the side that close in together. One is the bathroom that I posted the other day, and then the other one's going to be the bedroom. I was going to do the bedroom in the middle, but then I was like, no, this is just a quick little studio, and we need room for, like, I couldn't fit the kitchen, the size of it and whatnot. It's a carrying case to go. So yeah, it wasn't going to have that much room in it. So that's why I did the Murphy bed, and I'm still trying to figure out what else I'm gonna put inside of here too. And we are down to 17 and a half minutes. Um, Also, I wanted to talk about how I thought it was really unfair that Mattel let them do that release yesterday, because what's the whole point of being a member if, yeah, it's only $10 a month, but we're supposed to have like exclusive first option to buy these dolls when they come out. And so if you're going to let the dolls go to the general, at a like private sale or whatnot, and not take into consideration that perhaps those individuals that buy those dolls are going to put those dolls um, out for resale. They're going to sell them at a way greater price, and it also takes away from the inventory that's made available to members. I just feel like went first. Maybe I'm just being a little brat about that, but yeah, I just felt like we should have been first. But I didn't want to miss out like I did with Aaliyah, because I missed out on Aaliyah. And when I missed out on Aaliyah, I was just sick. I thought I was going to have time. I don't know. I just wasn't I didn't take into consideration the rush. And then also, I'm not really deep into the whole ins and outs of the doll collecting community. So a lot of news I really wasn't finding out about. Recently coming here on YouTube and finding different doll collectors and whatnot. Um, I've gotten hip to some other websites to find some information and release dates and all that good stuff. Like when the base Barbie Basics came out, I bought one doll off of Amazon and one doll I got off of Mattel. Um, but yeah, LeBron James, I'm not going to wait and see. I don't know how many of these dolls they made. And so we got 15 minutes and 10 seconds, and then it'll be a done deal. LeBron will be bought and paid for. And I hope it doesn't. What kind of shipping are they offering us for these dolls? Um, Hopefully it'll be here in a couple of days. I mean, I'm just up the street. I'm just up the street. So do they come out? I forget where my dolls came from the last time, but it only took, oh, thank you for the like. It only took a couple of days for me to get my last couple of orders. And so, that kit came out as a surprise, but I don't know. I would assume that they would be sending LeBron right out as soon tomorrow. They should go out. And so I wonder how many more dolls. I think the price will probably go up again after they come out to the general public. I think it is going to go up again. As more dolls come out, more people are going to want them. And I think especially overseas. And so I wonder who the next Kenbassador is going to be. So they got a sports guy, and he's a good philanthropist. Um, And so I wonder maybe if they might do another sport. They could do football. They could do soccer. Um, they could also they could get an Olympian. Um, they also could grab like mm, a singer or an actor, some type of entertainer. But I'm trying to think who's one of the. Do we have any hot scientists? Not hot as far as like how they look, but that would be dope if they found like some scientist or doctor, real life scientist or doctor, that's doing big things that could be a Kenbassador. I like that idea, the concept of the Kenbassador, because you don't get a lot of Ken dolls. You have tons and tons of Barbie. They have added more Ken dolls compared to my day. We only had a handful to choose from, and they pretty much stayed the same. They just got different little outfits. Um, Little girls and boys now, they have a whole lot of different, I don't say a whole lot of different because I just was complaining about we need more, but I'll say they have more of a variety of Ken dolls in the fashionista line. Yeah. Um, I'm not a big fan of all the Ken dolls from the movie. I do have one. I have the little light skinned black guy with the little brush cut. I got him, and I've thought about getting the other guy and getting Ken, but I don't like his hair, and I could reroot his hair. Um, he does go on sale often on Walmart, so I might scoop him up, but 11 and a half minutes and get this damn LeBron down. And so, um, but yeah, with the Kenbassadors, I wonder who else would be a good one to go with. Um, Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves would be a good Kenbassador just because I really love his movies and they're action packed. Some of them are, especially John Wick. John Wick and Matrix. Those two movies right there, he would make a good Kenbassador, especially since Mattel is all about IP, being IP holders now, and they're pretty much going to probably license out a lot of their toys because the CEO talks so much about intellectual property, and he's really focused on these movies. I do believe that the next Masters of Universe is going to be a really good movie. The Barbie movie, it really turned them up. So, yeah, I won't be surprised if they stay kind of focused on the IP side of the game and do some licensing for their toys to other manufacturers. I know they may be scrambling with this whole tariff ordeal. Ooh, we down to 10 minutes and whatnot. So we'll see what Mattel does about that. If they do, whoever they get to manufacture these dolls, just make them a good quality doll. I would like them to make the clothes a little bit better. Um, and I would like for them to get rid of all of the painted on clothes. I'm not for them painted on clothes. I hate that. It's so cheap. And so it's just not bar. It's just, but I'm an old head. So, you know, I don't, yeah, I'm good with that. And so with this LeBron doll, I wonder I'm really hoping that it doesn't crash or something stupid happens. And so I'm just gonna reload, and it already reloaded perfectly. So I just did a quick reload just to make sure everything is cool, that the page is still good. And down to 9 minutes. My brother, he was gonna be so surprised. I know he's gonna laugh because it's a Ken doll, but I already know it's gonna go in his room, up on a shelf. He has all these ugly LeBron shoes. He loves LeBron. And since Cleveland, he's been on LeBron. And when he came to LA or to the Lakers, he just was ecstatic. And I think that they should have did Kobe. I am a big Michael Jordan fan, so of course I'm gonna say Michael Jordan, but I do understand that it is a different generation. But Kobe's like in between the two, between Michael and LeBron. So I think Kobe would have been a pretty good candidate for a basketball player outside of LeBron. I'm not even going to. Michael probably would have wanted too much money, but Michael would have been a bomb doll. Yeah, that doll right there. And it could have had on some retro J's. That would have been so fire. A Michael Jordan Kenbassador with the, I would say the 11s. I love the 11s. Some retro 11s would be so hot. And then remember Michael Jordan came out with some, he still has some really cute stuff. But when Michael Jordan first came out with Jumpman, he has some hot items. He had a magazine. Only one edition came out, and I have a copy of that. And it has some of the cutest little outfits for guys. And so yeah, they could have did a Michael Jordan. He could have had on some retro J's with a Jumpman outfit, and it would have been super hot. Okay, and so now we are down to 6 minutes. Get this doll. Oh my God. And so hopefully it'll be here by the weekend. I hope we don't have to wait a long time for it. Let's see. We're thrilled to announce Mr. LeBron James, an expiring new series. How many, and this doll would have been designed 4 months ago. And so if it's a series, how many do you think is inside of the series? I was probably, because it's Ken and they so funny style with Ken, I would probably say 3 to 5. And that 5 is a lot. But in the series, I would say at least 3. At least 3 different Kens should be in the series. Anything less than that, that would be jacked up if it's only one other doll. But if they have 5, that would be fire. If they have 4 to 5 Ken dolls, that would definitely be fire. And so, it's 5.5 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Tick tock, tick tock. Waiting for this clock to go by to get this ugly little doll to add to my collection and be the best big sister to my little brother. Oh yeah, I like the sunglasses too. It's so many accessories that come with it that really compliment him though. And so, like I said earlier, even though I'm not a LeBron fan, I can definitely appreciate the doll. The doll itself, remarkable sculpting. I mean, they did an A1 job. They even helped him out with his patchy hair. You know how he got patches of hair missing? They gave him an all covered cover over. The man beard is cool. Um, it could have been edged up a little better, but it's cool. You know, um, it looked like LeBron. He looked like always looked like an old man. And so, yeah, that's LeBron. That's Bron. And it's a tall, so we know it's going to be a tall guy. And I got that tall, I have the Ken looks, the buff guy, muscular tall. So this must be slim tall or just Ken tall. And so, this is going to be a nice little addition to the collection. We got 3 hot minutes to go. 3.5 minutes. I am running out of juice. I am. There we go. So, going live is a trip because you never know as a new YouTuber if anybody's going to stop by. And it's funny because I do the same thing. You'll jump into a line just to see what's popping, and then you jump right back out. And so it'll get better over time. Stick around. um, I didn't know how long, if anybody else was going to come on to talk with them. But I did want to just, I don't talk about LeBron Doll and talk about scalpers and how they are just outrageous with these prices. And I wanted to buy my doll and share the experience with other people, you know, with so much craziness going on in the world. It's my little mini verse that I have, that is my mental therapy. Like my creativity, it just brings me so much peace and it just puts so much at ease. And I'm on leave right now from work. And so with being on leave, I can't really do too much because I have an ankle injury. So spending a lot of time and having a lot of free time, so I'm able to get more projects done, get more things in detail done. And like tonight, later in a little bit, even though it's going on 9 o'clock, oh, it's a minute and a half. I'm gonna finish putting the doors on that Murphy bed and put it inside of this component, inside this portion of the carrying case, and put the bed. And I got the mattress already from a previous project. And so I had made a mattress and some pillows and some sheets and whatnot. And so we'll put that in the bed frame, put the bed frame inside inside the little case for the Murphy bed, little open the doors. And I'm not sure yet what doorknobs I'm going to use. Um, I got a few different beads to choose from. And so yeah, that'll be cool. Oh, we are down to 45 seconds. And so when I refresh the page, there should be a buy button. So I can click on that. It's so quiet. I don't know what I did with the remote, but oh well. Oh, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to refresh real fast. And it's refresh, and we add it to bag, and we add it to bag, and we're going to view bag, and we're going to check out. And I am human. Okay. What do they want? Select all the figurine objects that represent use of an engine. Lord, today. Select all the objects that use an engine. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Submit. You're in line to check out. Y'all. It says don't refresh this page. It will update automatically. Items in your cart are not reserved until you complete checkout. Your cart last checked at 9:01. It is 9:01 and it says okay, so my estimated wait time is 4 minutes. And it says that LeBron James is still available. Oh my God. So I got 4 minutes. Hmm. Nobody better not call me. I should have put my phone into do not disturb, but if anybody calls, I'm not answering the phone for them. I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's crazy. So it wasn't like that with any other purchase. It probably was like this for the people that took advantage of getting the Aaliyah doll. It probably was like this, waiting in line. You're in line to check out, like I'm at Target. Target. I wonder how their websites are doing. Is Target? I think Target is selling this doll. Amazon's selling it. Oh, I better stop. I got 2 more minutes. 2 minutes to check out. This is crazy. And I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna take a look at eBay because I'm nosy, and I already know it's gonna be stupid. It is gonna be so stupid. But I'm gonna take my little present and wrap it up and put it in my sewing room because my brothers don't never be in there. They might peek their head in there, but they don't go in there. They don't ever try to sit around in there. And so that's where I hide my Christmas presents. 2 minutes. You're in line to check out. Okay. And really, it's only going to be in the storage room for in the sewing room for a couple of weeks, and then it's going to go to storage because I'm about to put most of my stuff in storage. I'm going to keep out a few things. I got 1 minute. 1 minute. Do 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 do. I'm sitting up here looking for the remote so I could turn the music up, and I was sitting on it. That's sad. Real sad. Okay, less than a minute. We're in the seconds mode. That's what they're saying. I'm ready to check out. Come on, Mattel. Y'all doing too much. Like, oh. It's only 5 minutes into this game. It's sold out. Sold out before I could even input my debit card information. How?